Outsiders! Okay. Oh shit, the Loom of Fate?
アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。
宇宙船スリープポット？まさかお前がテイラットに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のことか？
この数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。
42 of them have died?
何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
What?
災いはいつか必ず訪れる。みんなも
Oh,
そう
so
言ってるわ。
cute!
彼女の存在を無視し続けたらいつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。
Her existence?
そこにいるじゃない。
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べ
Dude,
るしか
Skirk is so
ない。
pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's so pretty.
無に帰せ。無に帰せ。
Annihilated!
この手に。
And that music too! Holy
星
crap!
々よ、静かに眠れ。
Oh, she's so cool. I'm so gonna pull for
はじ
her.
めまして。私は
Oh,
ダリア。
freaking Dahlia,
セフィ
bro.
ロス教会の女祭で
What the hell?
風神バルバトスの伝道師です。面白くなってきた。
Emotional!
風神様のお告げです。
Oh, blobby thing!
私の夜はここで終わる。
Is that the the Marigifare?
お前の旅はまだまだ
Is she playing the guitar?
お前は私の師匠、極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。
Yeah.
戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。
Oh, Dainsleif is back, baby!
これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。でも今回は何としても止めてみせる。
Oh
よ
shit.
くやったスカ
The Abyssal Twin is gonna fight us.
今回も生き残れたか。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。
なぜお前が鈍性のクジラの権能を持っている。
すると
They stole the power of the whale?
とうの昔に消え去った貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
いず
I
れ
cannot miss a chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past.
旅の
The
終
real universe one day?
2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
Holy cinema! There's gonna be so much lore, it's actually insane. What? That is crazy. Redemption code, Master Skirk 0618. Okay, let me see. Genshin Redemption. I'll do it right now. Yeah, actually crazy. Holy, there's so much to unpack there. I'm so excited. That we're gonna learn more about Sotology, maybe. Dainsleif, the Loom of Fate, the future. She seems to be trying to do something to rectify time and maybe get her to be with her at the beginning of a journey. So we're not in the future, but like we redo maybe like a cycle. So maybe something like a Samsara again, and we can all be together instead of being split up. I don't know what's going on, but that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah, that was peak. That was peak. Pikity, if I do say so myself. All right.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7
Hello.
special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malwika.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked.
For real.
We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Maybe a bit smaller.
Her first appearance left quite the impression, didn't it? So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the primordial sea at the end of the Fontaine arc.
Yeah, when she yeeted the whale and the boy.
Something about the remains
She was like,
of
whoop,
a
see a whale, see a
descender,
boy.
The foul, the visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul Sertology.
So, Sertology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsleif revealed that
one of the 5
Sertology
sinners
is
of
one of the
Kenria.
5 sinners of Conria, and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. No walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right?
Right? Get it? Because she's an ice character?
The important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please. I am dying to learn more about her past.
Okay, then be sure to check out her story quest.
Also,
where
she
the
doesn't
Traveler and
have
Skirk's
a
paths
vision.
will
So I think she has like
cross
ice
once
power,
again.
but it might be a
Travelers
different
will
kind of
have the
power.
chance to uncover
Or maybe
new
she can
clues
just
about her past
use
and the world
phlogiston
of
in
Tibet as
in a way
whole,
that
so
can generate
don't
any
miss out.
element.
Ah, so Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time.
Really?
Wow.
Huh.
It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't
True.
it? In such a normal location.
Right?
Just having food at the
Wait, hold
one
on a
tree.
second.
I don't remember the name.
Is Skirk playing an instrument?
She plays
I
the
mean, in my
guitar.
mind, she's like this, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Maybe she plays sad
I mean,
song.
there's almost a sadness there.
Oh, yeah.
Let it go.
It seems like that instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know. It sure does. As for why she chooses to play it alone in a place like
Oh, she gave
this,
us the thing she has like a feather.
that's something travelers can uncover for themselves. What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help.
Okay.
Which means the only way to resolve the situation is for the two to work together.
Okay, Slay.
Yatta!
So we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone-cold exterior.
think I
with
finished
their ability
performing.
to wield various elements.
Oh,
and
maybe
their
I need
abyssal
a bit more
purification
flowers, I don't
powers,
remember.
I think the traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, well, now
Jesus Christ.
I'm curious how she got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the all-devouring narwhal, like
Yep.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in game. So get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
Yes. She's so pretty. Oh my god, I can't.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
She reminds me of Mistletoe in Honkai. Damn! She transformed into a little Noel too! Look at that, she has like the tail, the fish tail. Oh, we also get the music from the Noel fight, of course we do.
As Child's master and someone capable of training in the abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First, it's worth pointing out, Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her powers come from the abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear
there it
in
is.
nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as serpent subtlety instead. And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add. While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption.
You know what's crazy? I just realized because like in HSR, March 7, when she was found floating in space, she was encased in 6-phase ice. And here Skirk's skill, when she enters a new state, she enters the 7-phase flash state. I wonder if it's linked to the ice that March was
her
encased
elemental
in.
skill. Skirk gains a certain amount of just very cute, might I add. While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption and attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field.
Okay.
Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And
She has like a
after
dual blade.
unleashing a
That's really
special
cool.
elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus,
Kokomi.
holding her elemental skill is another option.
Oh.
When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the
That's
battlefield.
cool.
Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa. So she,
Damn.
like,
Okay.
enhances her party members' skills, too. Once a mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Ultimately lose similar
Oh, you
to
sure
Icon Fine
did.
Slash. I guess
And
so.
I love
You mean like the
look of her
cutting through space?
camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects
You could say it
are
also looks like
incredible.
Miyabi's
And
Slash
when
as
she
well,
enters
when she
her
got through the
special
hollow.
combat state, her outfit changes too.
Yay,
Okay,
she's so pretty,
It
yellow
looks a little
bird.
more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in 2 ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem really, really useful.
Okay,
And
interesting.
since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Well, I wouldn't say tons. Let's keep in mind, she only wants Hydro and Cryo characters. That's not tons. Tons would be she can be played with any element. This is not tons, okay? This is very restrictive, actually.
Definitely.
Oh, hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude.
Indeed.
So refined,
Le
but
Deacon.
also kind of mischievous at the same time. One thing we haven't seen, though, is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You
Miss
got
Scoopity.
it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go.
Alright. Look at this nerd. Oh, he's actually a sword user. Huh. Just like Skirk.
This should be fun! Hey!
Oh my god.
Thus saith the Animal Archive!
Oh my god. Insane. So he can shield? He's a Hydro shielder? Did you know we don't have a
So
single
Dahlia
Claymore
is a
Hydro character in
sword
the game?
user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh,
Okay.
it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal
stars
attacks
as shown on the
or
shield?
triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And
Okay.
after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice. So he can
It's
help us
interesting to
attack
have another
without
character that can buff
interruption
attack
and
speed.
increase
Kinda
our
like
attack
Nika.
speed. Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location. His summon has different effects depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks.
So it's
while
like a
gaining an
trampoline?
aerial advantage.
Oh man, that seems so mid.
Okay. So he's like really reliable in combat, even though he seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt interlude.
I'm not gonna lie, it
But
seems
at
pretty
the same
mid. Like he
time,
does a
he's also
shield,
supposed to
increase
be the
attack
one who
speed. Attack speed in
communicates
Genshin
with the will
sadly
of
is kind of bad.
Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
I don't think he's gonna be
Even though he
particularly
likes to
good for
tease,
Skirk.
He's serious about his position as the
It's just like
herald of
stronger hydro and
Barbados.
cryo characters you
Oh,
want.
one more thing
Because you
about
probably
his
want
abilities.
Furina and
When
Escoffier.
Dahlia is in
And
your
then
party,
for the last
movement
slot,
speed of
I
your
mean,
party members is increased during the day.
I don't know, man.
Hey, all the better
Like
to
Shenhe maybe, or even
spread the
Citlali,
word of Barbados,
or something like that.
praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Alright.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww.
Alright, well, this is
now
what
that
it is.
we've introduced our 2 new characters
Yay!
for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can
Yay!
do. Let's jump right into the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.7, we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Oh,
Dahlia
Shenhe
will
rerun,
also
really?
enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners. Plus, the new 5-star sword, Azure Light, will be featured on the weapon banner.
Yes! And in the second half of version 5.7, we'll have returning event wishes for Mawika and Emily.
Yippee! Pretty fire!
Alright, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the
Okay,
story
that's pretty good
content
reruns.
travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Ooh, okay. This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup,
Indubitably.
very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this
The end of a journey is also its beginning. Time is meaningless. You and I are clearly looking at the same view. Space is meaningless until your destiny and mine collide and twine all those threads together. I mean, as we saw during the trailer, she was saying like how she was doing this that they could assure that they would meet 500 years in the past. So I think that she's trying to maybe like kind of go back in time or change how things were written. Maybe, oh, you know what? Actually, the Loom of Fate. The Loom of Fate is supposed to be a new... The Loom of Fate kind of replicates how the ley line and also... Because the ley line actually the how are they called? They're the things that extend from the tree, which is... I don't remember what it's called. The Tree of Knowledge, right? And so... When we saw that Scaramouche wanted to delete himself from history, it changed all of the memories of the past, right? So maybe the Loom of Fate that they created is able to change the past, but also for outsiders, rather than only people from Teyvat. So maybe the Abyssal Twin is trying to use the Loom of Fate to change the past and make it so they didn't get separated in the past, and so they actually end up living together for 500 years. Maybe that's her goal. But it's probably got to be some shenanigans like how it's going to impact negatively Teyvat and things like that, is what I'm assuming. That would make sense.
It looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Although, we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then. Kari there did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan.
Yay!
So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And
To
I
the
know one thing
Marigi-Vari.
travelers will encounter in Natlan. A young woman dressed in peculiar clothing,
Oh, she
hiding out
cute.
in a cave.
Classic cave hiding dwellers.
That's special though. Look at her eyes.
Oh, she's a Canarian.
Wait, is she?
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
The
Well, if
subplottins.
the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natlan, it must mean there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan are on high alert.
Okay.
But the people of Natlan want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Yeah, no way,
Well, if
Kyodai.
an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
There it is. Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time because our old friend Dainsleif is going to
Oh, you
help
can
us
summon
defeat
him
their
so he can
ranks
do, like,
in a
one attack?
manner we've never seen
All right.
before.
I mean, it's
Okay,
better than
okay.
before.
This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
Let's go!
Yeah, it's literally a. Yeah.
As
Okay.
the Traveler and
Cool.
Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss Order territory,
That's
we'll get to
crazy.
see his special abilities firsthand.
Oh, sounds
Wahoo!
like there's going to be a lot of obstacles between us and finding out the deal with our sibling. But we faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt travelers will come out on top.
Oh yeah.
I guess, but the other question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is planning?
No.
What are their
Yes,
true goals?
maybe.
What does their plan mean for Tavad? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward
I'm actually
to.
quite excited for this.
All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need
All
a
right.
sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code,
Insight,
travelers.
let's go. Give me the
We'll
code.
See you
Give me the
on
code.
the other side.
See ya.
The code is your space time. Redeem successfully. All right, we're gonna move forward here because I did pause a few times.
Characters and quests, it's time to jump into the version 5.7 events.
Let's go!
Let's go! First up on the docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru, where
It's one of the
Academia
tabletop
has
games,
developed a
mini-games,
simulated
events.
adventure game.
We get a free
Travelers will
set
need to
off.
select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You can go the rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty.
Okay.
And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh,
Hey,
so
auto battle
how do we
time,
make sure
Pog!
we're ready?
I love
Well,
those.
travelers can enhance the strength
Wait,
of their
cards?
pieces in several ways.
It's just like the
Besides
new
enhancing their
events
pieces
in
themselves, travelers
Septimond.
might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique
This is cool, I like
species
this a lot.
features. The higher the feature level, the stronger your pieces become.
Yeah. I'm thinking an all-Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it looks like
You can use
also
buff, you
assign
can give them
equipment to your
food.
pieces
That's
to
cool.
make them stronger.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will occur during the adventure.
This sounds like actually
which
a fun
travelers
event.
can
I like
resolve
this.
to earn helpful rewards, like extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces
Yeah, I
to
like this a
improve
lot,
their
actually.
lineup.
10 out of 10.
Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
なるほど。
Oh, of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah.
Lucky
so
tea.
I think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate
Hey!
in research stages that involve guiding
That's
Paimon
fun.
to harvest
It does a
fruit.
heart. A kokoro.
Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs for your team.
So we actually get to put Paimon to work.
Finally.
Yup, and of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including primo gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. In this next event, an old friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back and better than ever with a new and improved turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa, that Somatrol can give shields to its allies.
Oh.
Big cannon.
Yeah, but don't worry. With this new and improved turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example,
Ara.
grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out multiple enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies hiding in the corner.
Oh.
Sounds like the type of event where you can really just let loose and relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely. But strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
So far, we've introduced events you have to tackle solo, but this next event gives travelers the chance to work as a team. In Reminiscent Regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone
Okay,
chooses.
sure.
Could make for some interesting team comps.
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective.
Oh.
But of course, every character has their strengths. Each stage also has smaller objectives that require teams to work together and combine their skills. Completing these submissions can grant buffs to your own entire team.
Yeah, I don't really
And
care
in
about the
addition, at
co-op
beginning of
events.
each
I don't really
challenge,
like
your
doing
team
them. I'm
will
so
be
lazy
assigned
about it. I
random
don't know.
regiments to complete. Once you make it through the final stage, your team will receive additional frenzy stars based on your regimen completion status.
It do be what it do be.
Yep, and remember, regiments benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so, not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
You could,
Okay.
in theory. But I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's the joy of co-op.
I
I wonder if we're gonna get
co-op is its own
a
kind of
teaser for
motivation,
Not
too.
Karai as well.
No one wants to let the team down.
Like how they
Sure.
do a
And
teaser
this
for
time
like
teamwork is more
Natlan before it
important
comes
than
out.
ever.
I don't remember
Because
it
in this
in
iteration of the event, dire
for
difficulty
5.0
is
maybe,
even
or
more
in this
challenging.
this preview.
Ooh, that means whether it comes to character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
Okay,
Good luck, travelers. Should be a fun one.
sure.
All right, now I'm very excited to announce a new
What?
permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
Hello?
In this event, travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently, as well as obtain artifact customization items
Oh
for free.
shit,
For
that's good.
free?
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details.
You can
now.
change
All
the
right.
reward
Each
setting.
update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases,
Ooh.
each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
That is
so
actually pretty
you
cool.
said we'll be able to
And because
farm
there's 3
artifacts
fights, you get
more
3
freely? What does that mean exactly?
Ah, that's
It
too
means
bad.
the-
You can only pick a certain domain. You can't choose. Man, I actually thought this was a pick and choose. Like you can get like this one from this domain and then another artifact from another domain. That's too bad. That's actually too bad. Ah, what a shame. But I mean, it's extra reward while getting rewards from other places at the same time, right? You can get primos and then artifacts at the same time. So that's pretty good. But I thought it was better. I thought it was better.
Artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from.
Oh,
For the first 10
sorry.
days after the
Someone's at the door. Sorry for the wait. I have to deal with the delivery. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. I had to deal with the delivery, so I'm here. But hi! Thanks for the raid, Manik. I hope you're doing great. Welcome, and let's get back into this thing.
Event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right, so travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you can still farm with friends.
Yes, and you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the amount of hours I'm about to pour into this thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Can I get Genshin? No, I don't want to change. I don't want to change. I'm too lazy for this. Fuck that. Because the day is mostly going to be about ZZ. I don't want to keep switching category. It's too annoying. And yeah, people know I'll go back to ZZ after this. It's fine. Today, I did not realize you were playing Genshin Impact. I'm not playing Genshin Impact, not today. I'm actually playing ZZZ. It's right there, but I was taking a short break to watch a live stream. Oh, unless you meant in general. I do play Genshin Impact in general.
You also mentioned something
right
about
now.
targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Okay.
Ooh. What is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Thank you.
We all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential.
What's happening? Massive patch, and apparently some very nice quality of life here.
Only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Yeah.
Is
So
it a reroll
this
just like in
item is
HSR?
designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know
Yep.
every 4 levels
That's the
a
same thing as in
random
HSR.
substat gets
Insane.
enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20. But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
That's great.
Yo, wait,
What?
really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize.
That's
After the
awesome.
result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration
It's
or
even
accept the
it's
new
even
one.
better than HSR. It's even better than HSR because you can choose. You can actually choose which one you prefer. In HSR, it's fully random.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
I mean, that's still not so great, but it's better than before. It's one more roll in crit damage rather than defense. Flat. Still better.
Yeah, really powerful, right? Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free.
Great.
And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
That's great. You can even get
Plus,
some.
during
Okay,
version
awesome.
5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game
Okay.
mailbox after logging in.
Yeah,
to
I saw it
Genshin
just came out today on
Impact.
Xbox. That's super
Yes.
Okay, let's just pause.
cool. I did a lot
to
of
take that
farming
in
earlier.
for a
I'm gonna
sec.
do the story after this.
Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it
You
solo.
can play this co-op?
But what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah,
That's
like
cool.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Tevat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So travelers can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that. Wait, hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6.
Okay.
Dire difficulty.
Oh,
Dire.
no.
Is there more rewards for
Once
this one?
you reach level 6, it's
Has it always
dire
been co-op?
straits.
Not those
There
game
are no
modes.
companions to
This
turn
is a
to
new-
for comfort. No promise of primo.
This is a new game mode. This is a new permanent event, permanent game mode. This is like the Spiral Abyss, except this is you can do this Spiral Abyss with friends. But there are some rewards you can only get if you play it alone. So this is kind of nice for people that are like, struggling and stuff like that.
Gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Now,
You get
won't we?
nothing.
But I can't wait.
All right, that's it for Stygian
This is
Onslaught.
great.
Just a reminder, the outbreak period begins the second Wednesday after a version update, or 8 days into the new version. So don't forget to gather your friends and get farming when the time comes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, time to lock in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next
They did this
installment of
before.
the
It's the
Traveler's
one where
Tales
like you
is
can
coming in
just
version
see characters
5.7.
around and go talk to them.
Slay. Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah, it's cool. It's basically just a way
Why don't we take
to
a
go
look
and
at
talk
some of the
to all the
encounters in
characters
store
that you
for
haven't
us
seen in a
this
while,
time
and you get like some nice information about them. It's pretty cool.
Whoa, hang on a sec. So Tom was back in Mondstadt, and he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share.
Huh. I never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies.
Ah, never letting all the little,
Looks like he's
little
got quite
guys.
the posse around
Adorable.
him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's
Freaking
in
Dory.
Inazuma.
Somehow Dory seems to
Trying
know
to
Skirk
sell
too for
something to
some
Sayu?
Oh, of course.
insane reason.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory's schemes.
True.
Honestly,
Just fall
though,
asleep.
a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some
I
point.
bet.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard, it's
I
quite
thought
a
we were
few.
supposed to get the
So
Marijivari
keep a
in this
lookout while
patch.
exploring
They
the
haven't
open
shown
world,
it yet.
Travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters
months
in
back?
the open
Fair
world
enough.
is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know.
True.
It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
It does.
Yeah, and luckily the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in
Oh
the
shit,
works.
that's great!
So travelers can look forward to that sometime in the future.
Actually cool. Yippee!
Finally, Overflowing Abundance is returning.
Yeah,
at
it's
the
whatever.
end of
Oh,
version
womp womp,
5.7.
double rewards.
Travelers can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension
Wow.
material drops, so don't miss out.
Just
In
playing more
addition,
Zenless today.
New Envisaged Echoes challenges will be added in
For
version
Raiden Shogun,
5.7.
Pig
Oh,
and
the Raiden
Shenhe,
Shogun
insane.
in Shenhe.
Oh,
Okay, I'm really happy
Shenhe's
about that.
Echo is so
It's very pretty.
cool. I see
here,
sigils
petite.
and pops of red in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
And the Raiden Shoguns like petals floating in the wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep. So if you want to claim them, make sure your characters
food.
are ready. Travelers can also look forward to some genius
I need to play more the
Invocation
TCG. It's
updates,
actually pretty fun. I'm
including
just so
new
lazy about
character
it.
And action cards. You can now add Malika and Sweet Lolly and Chaska to your decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans. Alright, that brings us to the system optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the new version.
First up is an
Is
improved
the
resource
Marijivari
management
in
feature for
5.8?
mobile
I thought it was
players.
5.7. I must be
Simply
insane,
put,
actually.
It's a practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Yeah, it might be
Dude,
5.8
nice. I feel like
because
our
it's the
phones will
summer
thank
event.
us.
I'm actually stupid. It's
After
not this
the
patch.
5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Yeah, we saw that earlier.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay,
This
so
is
that
nice
means
for phone
clearing out
users.
some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oh, slay.
Yup. So travelers who haven't updated the mobile version in a long time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the
Okay.
Paimon menu,
Yeah, this
where
is
you can
good.
choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yeah.
For further impact
Let's move a bit
resin
forward.
to claim rewards from later.
This is the other thing that we talked about in the previous
And
video.
you will now be able to directly use fragile
Yeah,
resin.
there it is. Basically, you can use the fragile resin directly to get triple the reward once. So it's less annoying. You don't have to do some weird shenanigans with the 20, then 40, and all that stuff, which was really annoying. So this is really great.
claim reward introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin is worth 60 or to the
Yep.
crafting bench. That's
For 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were
Yeah,
unlocked, which
now
should make
they
it
show you like the enemies' resistances, and they give you like the guide entries from here directly, which is kind of nice for
more
especially new
intuitive to
players
navigate.
All
or
right,
new bosses.
let's move on to some optimizations for the spiral.
We've done this
abyss.
one as well.
When moving to the next with
You
this-
can basically restart the challenge at any point if you want to, especially if you don't have 9 out of 9. And once you finish the Spiral Abyss floor 12, you automatically get like all the rewards directly, so you don't have to go back into the Spiral Abyss. It's nice.
finalization
It's
screen.
nice.
Hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
Yeah.
all right. Right, well, that was another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
All right.
旅人の皆さん、こんにちは。
鈴木愛理。
鈴木愛理です。
Hi!
今回、ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターの
She did a song. She sang during the theme song for Star Odyssey, which features Skirk. Okay.
この楽曲は全編
The entire song is performed in English.
世界
Oh,
各
nice.
国というか世界にこう届ける歌ということで、もうすべて英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経
It was
験
the
で、
first time
とても
singing
ドキドキした
in
ので
English,
すが、
maybe?
こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを
Ah,
共有
look
で
at
き
her,
た
she's
らいい
cute.
なと思って、今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いて、すごく強い
I
けど、
imagine someone strong, calm, and
孤独と
incredibly
戦いな
resilient.
がら今日まで生きてきた、
Okay.
そんな強くてかっこいい
Powerful lady with faith,
女
loneliness,
性
and
っ
kept moving
ていう
forward.
のを頭に置きながら
Or is
歌
that
を歌いましたの
freaking
で、
furry now?
その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてくださ
Oh,
い。
when is it releasing?
愛理でした。
Should be soon.
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
So exciting.
That's so exciting! Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements for this version. That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I
Dahlia,
excited
sure.
about the new permanent content like Stitch.
I'm excited for my girl Malika.
DCG.
Same in the Traveler's Tales.
I'd be a little biased as well. I'm also
Skirk. They're just excited. All right.
The story.
I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of
We will be.
adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Very, very nice.
And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right?
Okay.
And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Yeah, I guess Marichivari is next patch. Sorry.
So
I thought it was
that's
5.7.
for the
I'm just
Genshin
stupid.
Impact version 5.7.
Astra Abyssos travelers and happy adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom! 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 Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is
Ayo?
rushing over to share some interesting news.
Oh. I knew it. I knew we were gonna get a teaser for Not Karai. Oh, that's so cool!
Nod Cry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights
Dang.
were once undisturbed save
The
for
wild
a few
hunt.
rays of moonlight.
On a late today?
the wild
Yeah,
hunt's
I've been live for a
shadow
while now.
grows.
Like 3 hours.
There are those who bear the name
So
of
pretty!
Frost Moon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the stolen Fae still yearn for
Oh,
the
I like her.
frosts of old.
Or him. I like
While
them.
the Vtuber
Her, I
look
think.
to the stars above, trying in vain to
Le
seize the
Fatui.
false
Oh, I
firmament.
like this one. Ah,
Then
freaking
there are the
Dottore.
nights,
We don't like him.
draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long
Hey!
and arduous mission.
Look at that! It's Varka.
My friends, of course, shan't be outdone.
Is that Alice? Wait, is Alice gonna be playable in Not Cry? If that's the case, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Ain't no way it's happening. Ain't no way. Dude, I wish. Oh my god, I would
They
love
will
it.
no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze.
If she's playable in Not Cry,
Pour
I'm
me
gonna shit
another cup
myself.
of tea,
Oh,
if
so
you'd be
cute!
kind. The story
Is that a Death Star in the back? It is a Death Star, isn't it?
is about to begin.
That's crazy. They're just building a Death Star for no reason. Oh, that was really cool. I loved it. Skirk is here. It's nice they're giving us a calendar. Overflowing abundance, blah, 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 blah. There it is. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. We can see Imaginary Theater. That's the current one. So... Okay. Naruhodo, naruhodo ne. That's cool. Dude, Skirk is so cool. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's so cool. That was great! That was actually pretty good. I liked it. I'm looking forward to it. What do people think? Who's playing for Skirk? I am. The Chinese version, the A Space of Time for You is actually a time where you exist. Oh, interesting. Different kind of translation, sorry. Yeah, I'm excited. Wait, new Dainsleif story quest plus new Paimon VA? Was there a new Paimon VA? Oh no, she's still being here. Alright. Yeah, they didn't even talk about the artifact loadout, which were announced before. That's crazy. Anyway, Fullen Garner. Fullen Garner? Thank you so much. Yeah, that was great. So this was a great live stream for sure. I really enjoyed it, actually. I mean, sometimes it's a little bit overabundance of yapping that I don't really care about, but it was still nice.